On August 5, 1949, in Mann Gulch, Montana, 16 smoke jumpers parachuted into a rugged canyon on a hot, dry afternoon. Their job was to control a lightning-started wildfire burning in the grass and timber below. The team, led by foreman Wag Dodge, quickly split up to fight the fire. At first, all seemed manageable, but the weather turned. A sudden gust of wind whipped flames into a fierce, rapidly advancing wall of fire rushing uphill through dry grass. The fire roared, fed by the wind and steep slope, gaining speed faster than any man could run. Wag Dodge and his men scrambled desperately up the hill, trying to outpace the inferno. But the fire was closing in, the smoke was choking, and the heat was unbearable. Everyone knew that if the fire caught them, it would be fatal. Then, in a moment of clear-headed brilliance amid chaos, Dodge did something no one expected. He suddenly stopped running. Instead, he knelt down, pulled out a match from his bag, and struck it. He lit a small patch of grass ahead of him, an escape fire. The flames burned a circle around him, consuming all the grass dry fuel. Dodge then shouted for his men to follow and jump into the fresh burn, where the big fire could not reach, since the grass was already burned and it is gone. But the others, panicked, maybe disoriented, did not understand and kept running uphill to outrun the blaze. Dodge lay down in the freshly burned patch. Seconds later, the great wall of flame surged over him. The heat was oppressive, the smoke was thick, but the fire moved on without burning him. Meanwhile, further up the hill, most of the men had continued to flee. 13 of them were trapped and overwhelmed by the fire. They died, unfortunately, trying to outrun an unstoppable wall of flame. Only 2 others survived that day, sheltering behind rocks. When the smoke finally cleared, Wag Dodge was the lone man where he had lit the escape fire, alive but shocked. His quick thinking had saved his life, but it was a tactic no one else used that day. The Mann Gulch Fire became a tragedy that shook the Forest Service. It taught firefighters to respect fire's power and laid the foundation for survival strategies still taught today. Wag Dodge's escape fire was an idea born of desperation, a last chance that ultimately changed how wildland firefighters understand fire and survival tactics. The story of the Mann Gulch Fire warns us that in life and death moments, clinging to old beliefs can drown out even our deepest intelligence. To a firefighter, the idea of setting a fire runs counter to everything they were taught or they stand for. After all, their job is to fight fire, not to start it. But true wisdom often means questioning our own convictions, especially when survival or success are at stake. Sometimes, breaking free from our habits and identities feels like a leap into the unknown, even an existential crisis. Yet, as Wag Dodge showed, it is precisely in those moments when we have the courage to adapt, challenge our assumption, and trust creative solution that we stand the best chance of overcoming the impossible. When faced with crisis, we must remember survival may depend not on what we know, but how ready we are to change. Thank you for listening. I truly appreciate you giving your time to me. If you do like what you heard here, please follow my channel, subscribe, pass the message, and yes, please leave behind your comment about what you feel about this video. Thank you. Bye.